Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you've just stumbled on my channel today, then welcome to you. Today I'm going to be doing the monthly tarot reading for the month of November for the lovely Cancers. Okay, now I tend to premeditate on the cards if you are new to my channel, because this then allows me to do my little bit of added poetry at the end, which is always on one of these cards. The decks I'll be using I will drop in the description box below, because I do a mix and match of different decks, so I will put those deck names below. So without further ado, my lovely Cancers, I am just going to get cracked on into the reading for you. So the card that you need to focus on as you're going into the month of November, the card that came out for you guys was negativity. And I do feel, obviously, the message that's coming in for you, Cancer, is that of late there's been a lot of negativity energy spiraling around you, okay, to the fact and the point of where you've got to the actual point of saying, please, can anything else go wrong for me? Okay, because this is the energy I'm feeling with the Cancers. There's been a lot of niggling issues, a lot of things gone wrong for my Cancers, you know, just daft things really, where even like to paperwork where bills haven't been calculated correctly, you know, certain issues just with general household things, just a lot of negativity I feel that Cancer's coming in with, that's tagging along from the previous months. So as we go into November, guys, this is about addressing this negativity and trying to clear the positive mindset of, you know, being positive, raising the vibration to try and stop these negative thoughts. Because I think once we start to get in a pattern where, you know, things start going in a negative way for us, then it's hard sometimes. We can spiral a little bit and thinking, you know, oh God, is this going to happen? Is this going to happen to me next month? Oh, am I going to find this is going to happen? And we start making up stories, okay? We actually start making scenarios up. So it's to try and say, as you go into November, go in with this positive mindset of everything's going to go swimmingly well, okay? Everything is going to go perfectly well for the month of November. I'm not going to have my account hacked. I'm not going to have stoppages on my payments. I'm not going to have red notices come through the door because whoever it was, you know, made a cock up because they didn't get the information right. Because this is what I'm feeling has happened with some of my Cancers, okay? A lot of negativity, not, you know, and a lot of it not caused by you, just stupid errors by stupid companies, or, you know, people not passing the right messages on, and then you get the Chinese whisper effect and it's all being blown out of proportion. This is the kind of energy, guys, for Cancer that I'm feeling as we go into November. So then we had the Making a Choice card came out, and it came out with the Details card. So for the collective here, for my Cancers going into November, then I do feel that some of you may be coming to a decision of making a choice. Two doors of opportunity could be there presenting to you, and you'll stand there thinking, okay, now which one do I go for? This could be as simple as you've already done some course in one area of learning something, and you've got two different courses now you can actually move on. Would I benefit from going on that one to further it, or actually if I added this to my bow, this may bring me more clientele, and I'll go for that one. So it could be to do with that kind of a scenario, okay, where you're presented with two different doorways. And again, it could be to do with job aspects where you are presented with a, you know, you've gone for an interview and you've been offered two jobs, and you're there at the crossroads thinking, do I take that position or do I actually take this position? Okay, and that's what I feel as well. And also some of my Cancers may actually on the table have a picture of two houses that they are looking at to, you know, move into one, or get a mortgage on one, and it's like putting the pictures there on the table. Literally, I can see some of my Cancers actually literally looking at photographs on their phone of these properties, and that they're weighing up the rooms and the area and what facilities, and if it's for kids for schools, and that kind of a scenario. Okay, so I've got those opportunities coming in for my Cancers as well. And it's just saying here, you know, pay attention to details on these options. If it's the jobs that you're going for and you've got to make a decision, You know, pay attention to the finer details of that contract, okay? See what your entitlements are, see whether you get paid when you're sick. You know, it's those kind of details. If it's the house situation, you know, as I said, check what schools are in the area, what are the facilities going to be, you know, you're commuting to your job, and it's paying attention, Cancer, to the finer details going into November. So then we've got the Summon card that came out with the Grove card. Now this to me is, the Grove is about reflecting, taking time out, okay, because it's showing like a sofa outside within, you know, the outdoors, and it's just saying you need to take things outside the box, really. Give you time to think, to register, as I said with the details card here, okay. It's about reflection as well, and it's the Summon card is, yeah, you want things to happen, okay, and you've got the actual power here, okay, because you have been offered with 2 opportunities here, guys. So it's up to you, okay, with the Summon card here. It's up to you to manifest which doorway you're going to take, guys, okay. This is what I'm feeling. So you're here, okay, and you're looking at either direction, and it's down to you, after taking your time out for reflection, of which door you're going to go in, okay. Now this could also be on the reverse side with a relationship. You could be positioned here with having this negativity, thinking, oh my God, I've got 2 people I really like, okay, and you're trying to weigh up the details of these 2 people, 2 girls, 2 boys, 2 whatever, okay, and it's like making you feel, oh, do I really have to make the choice? But it's come to a crossroads, I feel, on the relationship side. Come to a crossroads, guys, for some of my Cancers, where you have literally got to make that choice. And in doing so, okay, you've got to take this time out. Take this reflection, thoughts going through of where you need to go on both sides, whether this is relationship or on the choices to be made in your natural life with your jobs and your houses, okay. Now with the 10 of Earth coming out next with the King of Fire, these 2 cards here are just giving you the heads up that, you know, whatever choice you make here, whatever doorway you pick to go through here, then you are going to be sitting pretty. You are going to have literally made your right heart's decision, okay, guys, because it's just illuminating here, and this is true to your heart, okay. Whatever gut feeling, when you've done this process, okay, when you've gone through this process here of taking the time out, okay, to actually decide, because the Summoning card is making the decision, okay, of which doorway, which opportunity you're going to take, guys, okay, after studying the details, okay, then whatever decision you make, the good news is it'll be the right one, because it will absolutely put you financially in a better position. It'll put you in a relationship better position, okay, because that will just, you know, your heart and soul will be in both elements here, on both sides of the coin, whether it's the collective or on the romantic I'm dealing with. And then the last card that came out was, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams, okay. So it's just saying here, go with the flow as well, you know, because of the water coming down this card here. It just symbolises me, you know that you are being guided, I feel, and yes, you have got to contemplate and make the decision, but to go with the flow, guys, of your gut feelings, your true heart gut feeling as well, okay, which is supporting which action, you know. I do feel, like I say, whatever path you decide, guys, whatever job, whatever house, whatever the relationship decision is, then it will be the right outcome for you, okay, because it just illuminates you, okay. This is just being, you know, just totally illuminating you to say that it could be the right decision. So what I'm going to do now is going to pull a ribbon out of this lovely little bag I've got here, loads of different ribbons, because I do like to add an element of a ribbon into the readings. It just gives a little bit of extra. So I'm going to have a delve in at this bag, and we'll have a look what we pull out for you guys. Okay, so we've got this lovely blue, which matches, get my teeth in, matches lovely with this the stream of love, okay, because blue to me as well is about paying attention to details. Blue's always the educational colour to me, okay. So it's basically saying here, yes, go with the flow of what's happening in your life at the moment, Cancer, okay, but just know that it's going to be a good outcome for you, because you know, blue to me is a conservative colour, and I'm not on about the political side of it, even though the Conservatives' colour is blue, but I'm not saying I'm on about political parties at the moment in my readings, but I'm just saying it's a conservative decision, okay? That's what I want to say, a conservative decision with the blue, and going with the flow, guys. So that's why that ribbon's come out for you, okay? And then also this month we're having the charms back in, doing a double whammy, guys, all coming out for you. So I'm just going to give these, there's quite a few charms in here if you haven't been on my channel before. There's quite a few charms in there. I'm just going to give these a shake up, Cancer. I hope I didn't say Pisces along this reading as well, and if I did, I do apologise, but I've just read for Pisces. So it's Cancer. I've got the card here supposedly to remind me, okay, I do apologise. So we'll have a dig round then, Cancer, my lovely water babies, and we'll have a look what we've got. Okay. And we have here a symbol of 3 coins, okay? To me, this is like a symbol of 3 options. Okay, we was bad enough with the 2, wasn't we? But there's going to be a 3rd element here as well. But the 3rd element, to be fair, is you. Okay, because this charm here is representing. Sorry, my teeth are terrible. I haven't got false teeth, by the way. It's just more the way I talk sometimes. Sorry. Let's start this again. Right. So this symbol here, okay, this is representing you coming to a crossroads. Okay, you've got 2 options on either side of the scale, and this is you coming down here, and you either go left or you go right, and obviously this is in keeping with this card here, okay? So you've come to, this is you at the top here, and you've got these 2 options. So again, the charm's actually tied in lovely with the reading, guys. So you know, it's saying here, yeah, you have got a decision to make. You know, you're here at the top and you've come to this crossroads here, and you either go left or right. So it's just about getting the decision right as we go into November, okay? So that's what I feel with the actual charm itself, is tying in here with this reading for you. And what I'm going to do now is just to get a bit more clarity on this. I had a new deck last month, the Sacred Spirit Reading Cards by Anna Stark. It was illustrated by Louis Dyer. I did a walkthrough on my channel, a video, because the artwork on here is absolutely stunning. So I thought I'd use these this month instead of my normal Terry Foss witchy cards. So I'm just going to give these a shuffle then, to get a little bit of added extra on the reading for you. I haven't done it with all the card readings, but where I felt it was necessary, I have done this extra affirmation pull. So let's have a look what we've got then, Cancer. So yeah, what have we got for the lovely Cancers, please, with the affirmation? Quite big cards to shuffle, these are, to be fair, but they're worth it, guys. What have we got, please, for the lovely Cancers? And that's jumped in my hand, so I'm going to have that one. So we have Third Eye Vision, Reclaim Your Mind, okay? Now this here is about the decision that needs to be made. with the Summon card, okay, obviously it's, if I can just hold these two together, these big cards these are, it's a bit about getting your mind completely focused, okay, on this decision that's pinpointing, you know, right down tunnel vision, third eye, okay, and it's basically, just when it says reclaim your mind, it's because with the people who I feel have got to make the decision on the relationships, then obviously your mind is going to be clouded, your third eye is going to be clouded, you know, which way you're going to turn on this, okay, which option you're going to take. And again, on the collective, you know, you've got decisions to be made here, and it's getting that clarity, that insight, that gut feeling portraying itself. Get the inner vision, guys. See the inner vision of your true power, of what's manifesting or what you want manifesting before you make, you know, whichever choice it's going to be. As I said, whether this is a choice of your house, okay, you're moving and you've got to pick from two houses. If it's to do with jobs, okay, you know, you've got the power within you to get the full clarity of which doorway, which opportunity, which relationship that you're going to have to make a decision on as we go into November. And it is just basically to get out of this mindset of what you've had tagging in, I feel, coming in with you with all the negativity that's been going on. It's just to say, you know, don't take this on board, being, you know, faced with this, you know, you've come down here and you've got to come to this sort of crossroads as it is, these two options weighing in the balance. Don't take that as a negative spin, because I feel like some of my cancers will do that, because I'll say, why isn't nothing simple? Why has everything been such, you know, and this is with the negative vibe that'll come in, where if, you know, you've got some wonderful opportunities presenting themselves by the universe, okay, supporting your dreams as such, but then you could easily put a negative spin on it, you know, of, oh, I've got this decision to make, oh, I've got this relationship decision. It's saying, don't look at it as a negative. Look at it as a positive, okay? Look with your third eye, not what you see for face value, as in it being an obstacle, because it's not. It's your path, okay? It's a message to say, don't feel negative over it. There's change. It's change for you, where you might not see at the minute, but it's going to better you later on down the line, okay, my lovelies? So what I'm going to do now is just finish this up with my little bit of poetry on the end. And we've got, don't dwell on the negativity when destiny is opening doors. Illuminate the issues, iron out the flaws. Take time to reflect, things are better than they seem. Know the universe is working hard in manifesting dreams. Okay, so it's don't dwell on the negativity when destiny is opening doors. Like I said to you, you know, don't treat it as a negative thing, change, because people do, don't they? Oh God, things are changing again. You know, embrace it, guys. That's what I want to say. So my lovelies, my lovely cancers, I hope you can take something, you know, even if it's just a little snippet from this reading. And if it's not directed to you, then obviously, you know, you can switch characters around. Don't force it to fit, obviously, because, you know, when you're reading to a massive YouTube audience, people come along and it's not going to resonate with them. That's fair enough. If you can take something from this reading, then that's good from my point of view. And I'll look forward to reading to your Cancer in the month of December. Take care then. Bye.